Hi, I'm Emily,
Hi, I'm Alex.
and this is Girls Who Music. Hi, Benny.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. It's so lovely to meet you.
You do?
We start off every podcast episode with a song of the week, which is basically a song that you've really been enjoying lately or a song that really resonates with you. So, could you share?
Oh, maybe Death Comes from the Sky by Unknown World Orchestra.
Oh, nice. Heard that
I
song.
love, yeah, it's from their new EP.
Mhm.
Also, this is my foster kitten, and he's being really affectionate today.
Oh my God, he's so cute. What's his name?
His name is Steve Jobs. He's insane. He's insanely cute. Kitties.
Oh, hi, Kitty.
He's very cute. He's
That's great.
mildly feral with everyone else. But yeah, I think that song, I love that. I love Unknown World Orchestra, and their
Yeah.
new EP is just so pretty.
Yeah, cool. I'll have to give them a listen, the new EP.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
listened to the new stuff. That
it's
sounds
really
good.
good.
I have a song of the week. My song of the week is Radio by Freak Slug. Heard of Freak
Oh,
Slug?
wait, I have heard of Freak Slug. I feel like I've got some of their songs.
She's sick. She's I actually went and saw her on Tuesday.
Cool.
But yeah,
I
she's
have some
been
songs of hers saved. Radio
yeah.
and Kids.
Yes.
Really good. I
Yeah.
love this song. I know
It's
that.
so good.
Yeah,
She's
she's
so
great.
yeah, she is. Well, obviously, like we want to talk about your new album. So your
Yeah.
album, You're an Angel, I'm Just Particles, comes out November 7th.
I know, what the heck. That's
So
actually insane.
exciting. How do you feel leading up to the release of this album compared to your album Hey You X in 2020?
I've been working on this album for what feels like so long.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years, so it's some time, but I don't know. I feel like it feels like I haven't released in years and years and years. So it feels really special in that way that I feel like I'm kind of re-entering the music world with a new story and a new perspective and
Yeah.
a really intentional body of work that I have worked so hard on. And yeah, I think it's different in ways because even with my last album, that was not so much one kind of theme or one story. It was more just like
Yeah.
a bunch of different things that I kind of put together.
Yeah.
But this one, yeah, it was super intentional with what I wanted to do and wanting to say one kind of big thing, which ended up being a story and having multiple themes. But
Yeah.
definitely, I mean, it's called You're an Angel, I'm Just Particles, as you know.
Yeah.
And the name was taken from a demo that I had written years ago. And when I was listening to all of the songs that I had put together, I was kind of drawn to that lyric in the song because it just felt so fitting because you're an angel. Angel to me reminds me of fantastical, ethereal,
Was the
otherworldly.
yeah.
And then and then the particles part, when I think particles, I think science. And then I think existential, like particles, what are we? If you zoom out or zoom into everything, you'll
Yeah.
see particles. So I think that really felt like the world that I was so immersed in when making this project.
That's so interesting because after listening to obviously like your 5 songs that are released from the album, I feel like the context of them, like it's kind of explaining about like love and lust and relationships and the complexities that like we go through as humans.
Mhm.
So like, is that kind of like you kind of zooming in and being like those little particles of me or like,
Yeah, definitely. I think it really does deep dive into all of those emotions of,
mm,
love and lust and loss and
yeah,
just trying to like growing up and figuring things out and wondering, oh, I'm sorry, the kitten is literally going crazy.
that's like, I
Growing
can't
up,
see it or
growing up and waking up,
yeah,
like what do dreams mean? What is life? Why am I here? What am I
totally.
doing? Why are we on this rock? Why are we on this rock?
Totally. Yeah, I totally agree. And even just like being in your 20s, like it's so
Mhm.
confusing.
It's so weird, dude.
And
It's
you're
like the
just like,
frontal lobe has just started developing, and I'm just like,
yeah.
girl,
You're like, what the hell is going on? Have you heard Hayley's new album from Paramore or her new like music? And
No, but I
she's,
need to.
oh my God, it's so good. You have
Is it
to.
really good? Okay, I will listen. I'll listen.
Amazing. She's just basically like, what the hell am I doing here? And it's like, okay, so is this like never gonna end? Am I always gonna be questioning this?
I know, I know. And I think it is like, I guess just when you reach a certain age, you do start to wonder what is it all for, like, and I think that's such a great thing is to wonder, and ask
Mm,
big questions that you don't know the answers to. And I
totally.
think, yeah, I mean, I think that especially in this album and being so overwhelmed by the world and everything that's going on and
Mm,
feelings and terrible things that happen and everything,
totally.
I always lean on that childlike wonder to kind of just escape in a weird way, or to look at the world through a lens that is bubbly and makes me feel good. And I think
Totally.
that's a way to cope.
Absolutely. You have to.
You have to cope.
Hmm.
You have to cope. But no, it's really the album is kind of like the discomfort of the unknown and puzzling my way through it, basically. And I think that that's kind of how if you listen to the lyrics, you hear that that is what I'm kind of doing in each song.
Totally. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it to be out. So what would your past self think of this album?
I think
Like,
I'd be quite impressed.
yeah.
I think so. I think so. Because I think I doubt myself a lot, but I
Mm,
think previously I thought I could make an album that is so strong and themes and is kind of not so all over the place. I think definitely when I was making my first album, I found it so hard to find a name and I found it so hard to even figure out what I was saying. And I don't think there was something I was trying to say, but I think now.
I've been there.
Right? I'm like, what am I doing here? But I
Yeah.
think that's also fine because I was, 17, 18, 19. So I'm like, I don't think you need to even be thinking about that at that age. I don't even think necessarily, I mean, I'm 25 now, which is still
Mhm.
young, but I guess it's kind of more getting into the adult realm of things.
Totally.
But still a
Yeah.
child. I'm always a child. Like I'm going to be a
Yeah.
child at heart forever. Like my granddad was like 92 and he still acted like a 30-year-old. And I was like, I like that. That's a coping mechanism and it's a nice light, and
Yeah.
I think that that kind of energy is so contagious. And I hope that, in my music, I can always have that kind of shine and
Mm.
people to resonate with what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I can definitely see that for sure. Like I think it will show through.
Thanks. Thank you. I hope so.
Yeah, and it's also just like what even is being an adult? Like our minds don't actually change. We're like,
Dude,
you know,
it's so weird. I'm like, I don't want to put a nail in the wall. Like, I
I
literally stuck
know.
these up with stickers. I'm like, I don't like adulting.
I know.
It's easier to adult when I'm in New Zealand because all of my cousins are tradies. So I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesse, can you please come and fix my light? Like, but now I'm like, girl, I'm lost.
no,
Respect to anyone who builds anything because that is way out
it
of
is not.
my skill list for
Yeah. Your song Vegas. Did you almost get married in Vegas?
I did. I literally almost married my boyfriend. I was
Oh my
like,
God.
why not?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't just say that with any average,
Yeah.
boyfriend. I
Every
wouldn't have
child.
married any of my exes.
Yeah.
And none of them did I ever think I could marry you right now.
Hmm.
Which is a sign, guys, that
Totally.
when it's the one, I think.
Hmm.
And I was just like, let's just do it, babe. Let's just do
Yeah.
it. But we didn't do it because one, he was talking to his sister on the side, she's a darling. But
Mm.
she was like, there's something with the planets right now. And if you do it, it's in a bad time. So he was spooked by that. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I trust her. I trust her.
Yeah.
And then my mum was like, no. She's like, you can't get married without me there. Like, are you freaking joking? So I was like, I guess that makes sense.
It's a good idea at first, for sure.
Right? And then you're like, I guess
Yeah.
it kind of would be mean to just
Sometimes,
do it.
yes, but sometimes you just like want to live in the moment. So I get it.
And Michael Jackson could do it. He could be what do you call him?
The
What do you
celebrant, the
just call him?
celebrant, the
Celebrant.
celebrant.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Was there a song on the album that was really challenging to finish?
Ooh, yeah. Weirdly, it's out.
Which one?
Underwater. Took a
Okay.
long time. Yeah, it took a lot of passes. There are a lot of versions of it. I think when I first made it, it was I wanted it to sound like it was underwater, but it was so subdued that it almost just felt too washy, or yeah, I don't know. It felt like it didn't hit. And I feel like though it is a very kind of, song,
Yeah.
I feel like it needed a point where it kind of, peaked and cracked out of the chillness
Mm,
in the chorus.
mm,
I thought that the beat could hit harder. So
yeah.
it got passed around to a couple of producers, and
Yeah.
finally it got to a place where I loved. And yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes they just take more time than other songs to get really right. And
Mm.
that one was a slow burner.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're never really gonna know, right, until you start making the song and what could go wrong, like what doesn't sound right. The kind of idea that you have for the song can end up being so
Mhm.
different to what you
Totally.
had imagined. Yeah.
Exactly. It's very true. Right?
So you are returning to Laneway next year for your third time.
Yeah.
Yes. How does it feel to be back on the lineup for such an iconic festival and for it to be like at home in New Zealand?
It feels so good. I
Yeah,
love Laneway. I love Laneway.
at festival.
Right. It's such a good festival. They always have the best lineups, the best vibes, really nice venues,
Yeah.
and so well taken care of as artists. It's like the perfect size festival. It's not too overwhelming, but
Mhm.
I'm so excited. And I really only have very fond memories of Laneway because that was the first festival that I really played at, I
Yeah.
think. So I'm really excited, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And the lineup is sick.
Pepperoni. So yeah.
I'm Cameron. I'm going to be Cameron.
Oh
I
my
know.
God, I'm
You
so
are.
obsessed with that.
Yeah, who else are you excited to see?
I'm really excited to see OK Lou.
Oh
I'm
my
obsessed
gosh.
with her at the moment.
She's so cool.
Yeah, I'm so
Literally.
excited to
No, she's
see
gonna be
her. No,
great.
yeah, she is very, very cool.
Right? She's so sick. And I feel like her live show will look really cool.
Yeah, I think it will. I've been seeing some snippets on TikTok and I'm like, oh, but I'm like, maybe I just need to not watch anything.
No! I know. The element of surprise is ruined with TikTok.
What's your favorite thing about performing at home? Do you have one? Or like what you're like most excited about, I guess?
I definitely feel very proud when I play at home because it just feels like, I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
The day one supporters and Fano, and just it feels so warm, and I love Aotearoa and the music industry and
Mhm.
everyone. I miss it so much every day, and I would, like,
Yeah.
in an ideal world I'd be making all my music there, but yeah, I'm so excited to come back and play.
Yeah, and be here in the summer will be so nice. When was the last time you were here?
I was there at the start of the year because I
Okay,
was recording a song for Minecraft. So I was
yeah,
able to come back for work, which is really sick.
cool.
Be back for Christmas.
Yes, that'll be nice. Summer Christmas.
Right? It's so nice being able to be outside with a glass of wine
That's
in
true.
the sun on
Yeah.
getting faded with your family and like
Yeah.
eating a pavlova.
The amount of times I've failed at making a pavlova.
Stop. I mean, I don't think I've really ever tried. I've done like meringues and they're good, but my mum, she makes a mean pavlova.
If you had any advice to any upcoming Kiwi artists, what would you
Ooh,
say?
I think just be yourself. That's
Yeah.
kind of loud to say, but I think that you can get so stuck in thinking like what you think your music should sound like, but
Mm,
to appeal to people or whatever. But I think that especially now when you're making something that is so authentic and so you and different, that's
mm,
really what I think grabs people the most is when they can hear something that is unique and sounds like nothing but you. And I think when you're having fun with it or not having fun, maybe you're really depressed and it just
mm.
feels really good to make the music. I think that that's when it resonates the most with other people is when they can just hear the pureness.
I think that's fair. I feel like too, it can be quite hard from what kind of like I've seen and stuff doing the podcast with like Kiwi artists because obviously
Yeah.
Tōpōpi syndrome and like
Oh,
just kind of, yeah, just be yourself and just do whatever you think feels right and the rest will come.
yeah, you kind of have to not listen to anyone in a way.
Mm,
Like, listen to people who will give you constructive criticism, but don't be afraid to just, it doesn't matter if people think what you're doing is lame or whatever, because you might end up with a great life if you just take some risks. And I think
yeah.
that, yeah, I don't know. I feel like just don't be discouraged by people who have bad things to say or are judging you. I think that's only going to hold you back from being a successful bitch.
Yes, period. Drop the mic.
Up to all my haters, though.
Well, look at you now, you know?
Thanks for talking about me. I'm
So
dead.
good. No, I loved that. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm just so stoked to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Emily.
Yeah, so lovely to meet you. And I'm so looking forward to your album coming out and yeah, just for it to be out there in the world. It's going to be so good. And I cannot
Thank you so
wait
much.
to see you at Laneway. I'll be up there
I
ready.
better say, it's
Yeah,
going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
so looking forward to it.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, Steve
Take care.
Jobs.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.